under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Steve Harris gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
So stepping in, Roberto Alomar, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Let's go, Cincinnati.
The 2-2. Grounded to the right. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Allen Hill.
The next Cub up, Allen Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Mark Grace. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kerry Wood, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Settling in now, Hokie Reese. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
To the plate now, Barry Larkin. And it's 1-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Batting first, the first baseman, Sean Casey.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Sean Casey, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Johnson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We are still scoreless. Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 35 now on the season. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Lance Johnson. Swinging a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And he fouls this one off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Shane Andrews. And there's ball 2 now. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Popped up. Casey is there for it. 2 gone.
Got it.
Now at the plate, Jeff Bowser. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. One and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Greg Vaughn. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
1-1.
Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now for the Reds, Ed Taubenheim. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Vaughn aboard here at first with nobody out. And he got him.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
In now, Young. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting seven, the center fielder, Jeffrey.
Striding in, Jeffrey Hammonds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Into the box now, Aaron Boone, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fouled off. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Steve Harris. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
The 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2. Pokey Reese would be next. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there, D-Roll, by the pitcher to give them a 1-run lead.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker for the team right now. They're going to have to find a way to regroup. When you watch the pitcher drive in 2, nothing can be more frustrating. And to give up the lead in that manner, you know your manager's steaming right now.
Into the box, Pokey Reese. Fouled away. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Down the first baseline, reined in, And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Reds lead this one 2-1. So in now for Chicago, Benito Santiago. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 2-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
The pitcher, Kerry Wood, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Ready for another chance? Roberto Alomar, second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back.
Striding in once again, Alan Hill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Young is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Barry Larkin. The 3-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Sean Casey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg Vaughn. He reached on a single in his first try. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mark Grace. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Come on, Blue, that's a strike.
Now the pitch.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Lance Johnson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate, Shane Andrews, and it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding into the box, Ed Taubenheim.
All right, let's go.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Nope, that's
3-1. Young is on deck. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Into the box now, Young. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping into the box, Jeffrey Hammonds. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-2. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
The third baseman, Aaron Boone.
Stepping in now, Aaron Boone, scorched to third. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
To the plate now, Steve Harris. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Fouled off. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bowser onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Pokey Reese. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, number 11.
Ready once again, Barry Larkin. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Reds are on top, 4-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Jeff Bowser.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets to barrel the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
In now, Benito Santiago. Hit the other way out toward right field. Young is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now back.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kerry Wood. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Roberto Alomar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Nope.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Allen Hill.
In now, Allen Hill. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, still down by a count of 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Sean Casey. The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Lifted the other way to left center. Hill arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 23.
Now batting, Greg Vaughn. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Ed Taubenheim. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Gabe White takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 36, Gabe White.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Mark Grace. The 1-1 home. Hit hard down the line, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Sammy Sosa. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Lance Johnson. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
The 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming in. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Grounded to third. This could be two. There's one. And he's out on the tag. But they cut the deficit to one as a run does come across to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jeff Bowser, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. The set and the 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. A little low, it's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, picked up by Larkin. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubbies 3. Rodney Myers enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59, Rodney Myers.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Young. The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in, Jeffrey Hammonds.
Let's go, Red.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Myers, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-2 one more time.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate now, Aaron Boone takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The pitcher, number 36.
Michael Tucker will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Michael Tucker.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Sosa is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds leave one, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Mark Waller is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 43, Mark
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Benito Santiago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Henry Rodriguez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Henry Rodriguez.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Two and two to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Young is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. Number 52 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 52.
Last half of the seventh here, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Pokey Reese. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And there's one away. Now to the plate, Barry Larkin, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in, Sean Casey. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Another 2-2 offering. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting.
Standing in, Greg Vaughn. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Fouled away. Popped up. Andrews is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Scott Williamson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Scott Williamson.
Leading off the inning, Allen Hill, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, as that'll pull them even at 4 apiece. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Sammy Sosa. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Williamson is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Softly hit toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in and looking for more, Lance Johnson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard. through the infield, he's going to wave him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We got 3-2.
Shane Andrews will be next. Count remains full. Ready with the payoff pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Shane Andrews. Line toward right center. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Grace is digging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Rick Green takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Standing in now, Jeff Bowser. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 5-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mark Guthrie will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Alexander will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 24, Manny Alexander.
Short, hit hard. And through into left field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So now to the plate, Young. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box now, Jeffrey Hammonds. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Hill will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Aaron Boone.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Aaron Boone, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Now batter.
And if you're wondering just who remains on the Cincinnati bench, should they think about making a move, there you get a look at him right there. Mike Cameron will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 44. Mike Cameron.
Big spot. Two out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Liner in there for a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
The second baseman.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
One and one. Here it is. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder at the track. The wall. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a three-run blast to left center as they jump ahead by 3. Enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 49. Felix Heredia.
Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Two out, nobody on. Three and two now.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. The next 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
At the plate, Sean Casey. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 23, Greg Vaughn.
At the plate, Greg Vaughn. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Reds 8 and the Cubs 5. Scott Sullivan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Scott Sullivan.
So striding forward now, Benito Santiago. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
The 1-1. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Benito Santiago is retired to kick off the ninth. Stepping in, Manny Alexander. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the second baseman, Roberto.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 home.
That pitch is out.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
That's popped up. Larkin over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alan Hill. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
8-5 tonight. Cincinnati came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Rick Green wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Scott Sullivan hammers down the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight, for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.